Praise be Jesus Christ, now and forever. We continue our Advent journey with a figure who is both an essential part of Advent and Christmas, and indeed in the life of the Church and for every faithful believer. He is a man we can and should return to many times, foster father of Christ the Lord and husband of Mary, the great and good St. Joseph. Joseph's role, we know, is of silence, but he is an exemplary man of action and extraordinary faith. Silence, faith, and action could really be a description of the Advent season, both the silence of waiting and anticipation for the Virgin 2,000 years ago, and for us as we prepare to celebrate that birth, the first coming, and await the second coming, which will happen, as Scripture says, like a thief in the night. Faith, leading to action, is an acceptance of the life-changing event of the Incarnation and how it must influence and activate every moment of our lives. As Pope Leo recently said in Turkey at the site of the Council of Nicaea, when Jesus is just admired on a human level as a wise teacher, or as he said, a prophet who fought for justice, he essentially has no real effect on us. However, the Pope said, Nicaea and Christmas reminds us that Jesus Christ is not a figure of the past. He is the Son of God present among us, guiding history toward the future promised by God. St. Joseph, guardian of the Church, terror of demons, and protector of priests, to give him just 3 of his important titles, is our Advent role model as one who hears, believes, and acts. God, as we know, spoke to Joseph in dreams, but his dreams reflected his life as one of those known as the Anawim, the poor in spirit, called blessed by the Lord. These were those men and women, poor and lowly, who kept the faith of Israel, especially the belief and hope in the coming of the Messiah. Pope Benedict XVI said of them, because of their simple, intuitive comprehension of the faith, their lives were based on an absolute confidence in its promises and precepts. This is St. Joseph, and it should be our Advent desire: simple comprehension of the faith and absolute confidence in its promises and precepts. St. Joseph is warned in a dream to flee Egypt. Later, according to the Coptic tradition, 3 years later, he's told in a dream to return. Each time, St. Matthew's Gospel describes his response in almost the same words. He rose and took the child and his mother by night. Later, he rose and took the child and his mother. Sparse wording, but notice the immediacy. He did not adapt a plan, work out what was needed, weigh different options in the balance, even hold a synod. He heard, believed, and acted. He comprehended the call and had confidence in the promise. He had faith. Let St. Joseph, through his prayers and example, strengthen our faith, give us simple comprehension and true confidence, and the grace to act on what we are called to do. Brethren, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, like a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.